Oh shit, we have started, folks. All right, that was quick. All right, turn one, baby. Here we go. I missed the mark. Sorry, we haven't missed any combat. We have Xiao, so we have Yanzhao, Ado, Qiugui, Zhishang, Xiao, Xuetuan again, Hongyu, Xiao, and Qiugui. Really good start for Xiao. Mountain Cleaving Palms and upgraded Exercise Fist. Taking an early win too against Fighting Mortal Raccoon. So Zhe-En on Yan Chen here. So we have Zhe-En. No, sorry. Yeah, we have Zhe-En and Yan. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Yanzhou in the same lobby. So these are the two MVP forerunners. So very, very excited. This is going to be a very big part of the MVP race. Alright. Seal's board improved a little bit. Drew 2 copies of Embracing Chi technique. Yanzhou has been playing Jiang Qiming for this entire tournament so far. So not surprised to see them back on it. Quick look at the scoreboard. So we have a lot of Elixirists, 4 Elixirists this game. Fulu Nangong Sheng, Musician Xiaobu, and then Painter Long Ya, Painter Jiang Qiming. So people more or less doing what we'd seen before. Hongyu had brought out Fulu Nangong Sheng previously. It hadn't looked great to me, but it's not something I played very much of, so not 100% sure. Interesting to land the Zhen Hex at the back there. Not sure what the decision is there. I guess just the board's a little hard to put together. I still would have thought you would try to get that. So Hongyu and Zhe-En teammates. Ado losing to Xuetuan and Zhishang defeating Qiugui. Okay. And picking up the little win there for a little bit of extra. About the only time you really want to lose to Zhe-En as his teammate is before he picks up Flames of Life. Xiao here doesn't have Kindness Tune and is fighting Zhe-En, so might be a little bit of loss though. Their board is fairly strong. I mean, upgraded Crash Fist Poke and upgraded Exercise Fist do quite a lot of damage. Zhe-En's board is missing a Hexagram, but is otherwise full of upgraded cards. Man, these cards just do so much damage, huh? Dodging that defense elixir quite effectively. Narrow victory. Sue's got to be thrilled about that. Hits their physique target and doesn't take Flames of Life damage. Ado wins their fight. Shi defeats Yanzhou, and Hongyu takes the defeat there. So really good start for Seal. Ado's board is coming together. Really don't want to be losing early game fights as Jiang Qiming. You typically expect to be winning those. We do have an armor somewhere, but it looks like it might have been absorbed. This is incessant gaming. Xuetuan taking their Crimson Yarn Guard here for a little bit of extra destiny. Armor is not that good. Armor is very niche. Hard to use on Hamster. Heptastar as a sec generally has very poor defensive options to really take advantage of it. Wow, that Chi denial somehow ended up being perfect. So pretty important for Zhe-En to win some of these fights here. Gotta try to get Flames of Life value. So losing that is pretty tough. Adthor picks up the win as well, which is great news for the home team. Alright, Seal has the Kindness tune. We have Scroll of Fusion again, Scroll of Reciprocity, and Scroll of Fulu. So if people do decide that they want to play Fulu, the option is available to them. So you're opting for a Crash Fist package to go along with their physique stacking. Jisho has picked up double Epiphany, so they're gonna be running the lobby for a while. Yan Zhao has not been able to win fights. Whoa, is this the Scroll of Basics board? What happened here? Indeed, Adthor once again has access to Tier 3 Bracelet by a finishing touch. This is a pretty terrifying board though. Hongyu is out for blood. Yeah, Adthor doesn't even have time to deploy their full board here. This is a little tight for Seo. They're close to not getting to their Kindness tune. Oh, they're just not playing Kindness tune. Wow. Oh wait, no. I'm blind. Never mind me. 110 Destiny. Wow, Xian taking another loss. So, Cat, I hope I can upgrade this YouTube. I still have to get a okay from the organizers. These two have to start players. These two potential MVP candidates can't be happy to be sitting near the bottom of the lobby. So you're taking Recuperate on tier 3. That's why they're at this level of Destiny. Team fight against Adthor, so just going to be using the opportunity to stack Physique. Yanzhao's board is fully online. We've seen Yanzhao often skip Astrology, opting for extra speed, so not surprised to see that here. They'll be looking to not spend many more rolls if possible. We're just throwing out Flame Flutter because we do not have time to make hexagrams here. Xuetuan, I'm not sure what endgame they're building towards here. As I said previously, majority hexagrams for this character, so I imagine it's going to be the same. A tier 4 board, perhaps. Chugui running the menace from the early part of the season of Cloud Sword Cat Girl. And now having hexagram base, so their cards are all online, but just cannot steal a win. Not being able to steal that win is pretty rough. Yeah, so small victory for Seo, as expected. Yeah, Yanchen lost gaming is a bit rough. Graphics are all messed up, it's quite funny. Alright. Seo has very successfully managed to make a bunch of Physique. I'm a little surprised to see the Crash Fists before the Physique. I would have thought you just try to guarantee that you get the Physique off, but Seo knows what they're doing. Almost a max Kindness tune. Yeah, that looks more like what I'd be doing. Surprised to see the Bearing Delay not on the board. Alright, well, you know what? Seo and I are on the same wavelength, apparently. Just, I'm a couple of seconds behind. I'll take it. Yeah, this board from Hongyu is monstrous, so definitely gonna be tough for anyone to crack this one for a while. I think even Jiang Xuming's board struggles with this. Though the Fire Spirit Seal turn is a little underwhelming. Adthor taking down Zhishang. Ooh, Zhishang has 3-tailed cat. That's very cool. The pets are out. Yeah, a lot of people on very high Destiny, and a few people on fairly low Destiny. saying goodbye to the Starburst by the looks of things. So Zhe'en and Hongyu are fighting. So this is the tension, right? You don't want to take extra damage from Flames of Life, but Zhe'en really wants to start winning fights. That said, Zhe'en has taken Solid Foundation, so maybe they've just off it. Maybe they've just decided that this cultivation game is a fool's game. Seal's board likely going to struggle with this one. It's just so much damage, especially now that Yanzhao has added a fly to it. Just a monstrous amount of damage by turn 5. Kadal, yes, indeed. It's 2 people from each team. Yeah, catching up to Double Epiphany is a little bit of a fool's game, that's true. So Sio's still sitting pretty healthy with this Kindness Chin, accumulating physique. Very much where they want to be, and just playing whatever random junk in the meantime. Big loss though. 11 damage with Kindness Chin, more than you'd like. We have a lot of teams fighting each other here. Atho messing up Kyogre, taking Sword Intent, a Sword Ram Cultivate on tier 4. Can't be happy about that. The 3-tailed cat value. So Child gets to walk away with this win to avoid the extra Destiny damage. And just off the physique plan in general. Off the cultivation race in general. Zhishang having the 3-tailed cat's pretty nice, though. Looks like they're going for star power. Yeah, so they locked a Polaris, so definitely going to be playing a Polaris board with her. Already have the Starry Moon. The 3-tailed cat is giving her some extra exchanges as well, so pretty good for them. Staring down Zhe'en, whose board has evolved quite nicely, actually. Double Thunder and Lightning, Thunder Rhythm Hex. So they've gained a lot of strength this turn. A Tiger to supplement Yanzhao's board, another good pickup. So you're holding 700 cards, but that's the privilege of playing Xiaobu. You get to do that. So Xiaobu into Heptastar fights is quite complicated. There's a lot of guessing. Sides can do quite a lot of work, but obviously the whole package of disruption that Musician Xiaobu gets to play is very nasty as well. So it'll be interesting to see how Seal navigates this late game as the Heptastar boards continue to pick up in power. Jugai on Elixirist Cat Girl. I think Fulu is kind of the default imagined option, so good job, Seal. You can take a rest. After defeating Hongyu, Hongyu's Destiny getting a little bit low. So very much a stratified lobby here. Yanzhao has broken through, so they're going to be looking to put together their Star Power / Exodia board. Running a little low on rolls though. Really struggling. Okay, the Polaris helps. The Polaris goes a really long way to making this look a little bit better. Yeah, so we're off former side. Yanzhao has a few turns to put things together, but not infinite turns. Especially against Zhe'en, whose board is quite strong. So this could be a real make or break moment for Yanzhao. If they lose this fight to Zhe'en, their Destiny drops to close to, like, potentially below 30 even. Ugh, Ruthless Order was not what you wanted to draw there. This is a little bit of a struggle. It's not a struggle. We're considering Astral Moose Stand on our tier 5 board. Yanzhao has turns. Not infinite turns, but a few turns. Losing to Zhe'en here would be really rough, though. Both on 93, thanks to Solid Foundation from Zhe'en. I mean, 5 star power is pretty good. It's not nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dotted Around is sticking around for Scroll of Fusion. Though, Yanzhao does not have a lot of time. Yeah, the Exodia plan is coming together. Alright, you know, this board overperformed. Get him, Ruthless Water. The team fight here. The Kindness tune has been maxed, so pretty good round for everyone there. Is that Yarn Guard already broken? The upgraded Rotary Hexagram a really good pickup for Xuetuan. The game has decided that this fight is over. Alright. So, as people move into the late game, Hongyu has found a UWF. So, watch out everyone. They are playing with their tier 2, so this Cirque is online from any fire card. They could opt to, for instance, Cirque this Thorn if they so wanted. So it looks like they'd rather just maintain an extra stack of the UWF so far. So you're spending a couple of rolls here. They've got a level 2 Heartbroken tune and a Concentric tune, plus Elusive Footwork, Max Crane Footwork, and Styx Agility. So their setup so far is really, really good. A couple of Shura Roars and Soul Cleaving or two, and they are done. And then it's just tech cards. The Max Kindness tune as well. We've seen Siu keep Kindness tune on their board for a really long time, like into tier 5 if they're not able to assemble their full setup. So would not be surprised to see that card sticking around if they can't fully put their board together next turn. But everything is looking like it's Siu's game to run away with. So, going to be a pretty convincing win for Hongyu here, but not to be unexpected. 14 Destiny, but a scratch. Atha has broken through to tier 5 and is at the moment playing a weird little sword intent hybrid. Their board hasn't quite come together here. Tough to lose to Xian, but that's what Dragon Scales is for. So team fight here. Soulstat will win it. And team fight here. Okay, a little bit of relief for the players who are on lower Destiny. So a good outcome for them. Alright. How's Siu doing? We have a Sure Raw. His Kindness tune is on level 1.5. Soul Cleaving has materialized into the hand. Cordon tune is here as a chi option if needed. Max Horse Palms? That's cool. Siu has not bought their Scroll of Fusion yet. That's another copy of Styx Agility too. So their board is it's looking pretty strong. It's really come together. Love horse detecting palms on our tier 5 board. Big fan, big fan. At the moment they don't actually have the physique to Max Crane, right? 56 is not quite enough to get you all 16 agility. So it makes sense to play them separate here. This means these two cards will chase into each other. I feel like that's really late, but who am I to say? Yeah, 64. 64 required to get the full chase. Xian setting up for a big Fury Thunder here. Weekend Soul Cleaving comes down a bit late. I like this early Shura Roar, so you get back to it for the heal. It's very cool. Fortunately, this turn still sucks, but it's enough to beat Xian. Chogue's board looks incomplete, and like it's really going to struggle to beat a single stack of guard up here. Very good. Pat Soul Bless bailing Tilgway out there, though. Seals managed to upgrade their Concentric Tune as well, so I'm not sure what they're going to choose to use their Scroll of Fusion on. I think Shuro, Soul Cleaving are both really good options. Ideally, you want to upgrade a level 2 card to level 3. Usually a little bit better than upgrading a level 1 card, but you do what you have to do. Zhishang indeed on the Starry Moon line, so Seal might be looking to land an early weaken and attack down. Don't count them out yet. Yan Zhao's board is improving by the turn. They've managed to hold on. They are fighting Hong Yu, though, who is terrifying. Fulu UWF Child, always a little bit of a nightmare. So, it's a little bit... It would be quite sad if Yan Zhao lost here, because Divine Walk Fulu means they can build fast Exodia, which goes off on turn 4 in exchange for not being able to play your tech quite as flexibly as you'd like. So definitely a player that the rest of the lobby wants to see knocked out ASAP. I guess except their teammate. But everybody else does not want to have to contend with that, I'm sure. But a lot of these kind of like half-finished Exodia boards will surprise you. They will do more than you expect. I mean, Weaken just does so much by itself. It's good enough. Running out of UWF, Hong Yu. Can't quite put them down. I like the setup here with the earlier Shuroro. Really impressive. It's good enough for another win for Seo. Alright, Teokui's board has improved with this addition of Dharma by quite a lot. This is kind of the benchmark by which the rest of the lobby will be judged. Ice Guard Elixir showing up, which will be good against Seo as well. Xue Tuan fighting their teammate, Zhishang, who probably wants to take the win. Alright. Big moment of truth here. Can Seo defeat Yan Zhao? And the threat of Exodia. Hasn't been able to upgrade either of their gold cards, which is definitely a liability. It's forcing them to stick with this Force Detect Palms, which I'm sure is not their first choice. In fact, we're just off it altogether. I like the Concentric Tune when your opponent is doing anything that involves stunning you. It makes a lot of sense to me. Athos board is pretty much come together now. We have the upgraded bracelet up against Xian, who... It's a pretty scary matchup overall, I'd say. Alright, let's see if Seo can take it down. This Horse Detect Palms, man. I guess it's 11 damage and 14 defense. A little surprised to see... Oh man, that is actually brutal. That Chi deny really hurts. Oh my god. Yan Zhao is out for blood. Damn. I would not have suspected that this board beats that board, but... Yan Zhao really putting on a masterclass here. Alright, so Athor's defense is a little bit low into this board, but it looks like it's going to be enough. The 3 guard up plus 30 defense does tank it, and then this does, in fact, win. So Xian on the ropes. Lots of players facing elimination here. Seo and Adthor get a round off. Not really a great time for a round off for either of them. I have to imagine Adthor wants to take this win here to stay above 36. People cashing in their Scroll of Fulus. This is likely to be an elimination round between Zhishang and Xian. This is a pretty monstrous hamster board from Xuetuan. So this might eliminate Hongyu too. Xiugui is up against their teammate who has to win this fight. You gotta win this fight. You're gonna win this fight, right? Make sure you win this fight. don't lose. All right, let's see if Xian can hang on here. Solstat wins. That's true. Solstat is not a normal attack. Now, let's see if Zhishang versus Xian, who can take this one down. This is very likely an elimination fight, so whoever wins this one gets to stay in the lobby. Two really strong boards, too. Soul Requiem Fulu, hilarious. Doesn't do that much against her, though. Looks like that's all she wrote for Xian. Maybe hoping that they could side something relevant. Not a great outcome for them. Also looks like... yeah, so Hongyu also down. And here we see the little bit of just destiny shedding. Did, I guess there's still 2 fights. I'm a little surprised to see, I'm a little surprised to see you dealing so much damage to Adthor. Alright. So they have to start players battling again. Zhishang is fighting Seo, who has found an upgrade for Shuroro. So now their board is significantly stronger. They also have a max Heartbroken tune, and have not used Scroll of Fusion yet. So they could max this card, or they could upgrade Soul Speeding and upgrade that. This board is very strong though. It represents a truck ton of damage and it just keeps going and going and going. So this Weaken and Styx Agility have to do quite a lot of work. I don't know if they do enough. I feel like Seal might just die before they come online. Guessing this Horse to Tech Palm is going to be used to upgrade a card with Scroll of Fusion eventually. Good matchup for Adthor overall. Guard up, quite good against Max Guard up, quite good against a Dharma setup. Also, very funny how good it is against Dragon Room. Curious to see if Siu can take this one down. As I said, I would be very scared of this this Wutzer. One of the advantages of the way Seal plays his character, though, is you are just quite threatening just by yourself. Your boards just do a ton of damage. There's the Weaken and attack down. So we come out of this turn. And then we apply that and heal. And it's like exactly enough. It's like exactly enough. Ugh, not enough to kill though. Would have been really, really good to just get a little bit more destiny damage out of that one. Alright, so Adthor walks away with this one. No! What happens? I must know. Crucial time for the animation to freeze. Alright. Looks like Yanjiao pulled it out. The Zhishang, Yanjiao staring each other down here. Yanzhao's Exodia board is coming... It's pretty close to online. This Heaven Hex needs to upgrade. I guess we don't have a Great Spirit either. They're fighting Xuetuan, who has 6 Formicides, which is terrifying. So the guard up is good against this part of the board, and bad against this. There is also an Ice Guard Elixir and Thunder and Lightning inside. These 2 cards in particular interact well against Adthor, but Xuetuan might just decide they want damage. So you're going for the Rup Sprite. Staring down a Ice Guard Elixir here. Also, we're sporting the anti-chase here, which it looks like Tiogui is sniffing out. Right, let's watch this elimination round. Whoever wins this one is fighting to stay in the lobby. The Wutsu board is just like classically good. Yan Zhao gets the weaken off first though, which is quite relevant. They spend a couple turns not really doing anything. But then they do strike twice a soul stat. Might get there. They have to kill on the Tiger. Which they don't. So that's Yan Zhao out. So Seal's anti-chase gambit doesn't work. Adthor takes the loss. So these 2 still on death's door. Seal is fighting Adthor. So Adthor has to win. And ideally, with Kindness Tune, it's possible to deal less than 22 damage. So that would be ideal. Tiogui and Xuetuan. Xuetuan's board is nightmarish. This looks really hard to crack. Zhishang is fighting Tiugui's Ghost, which also pretty tough. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much Adthor is committing to damage. What's the max damage for this round? Anyone have a calculator on hand? What's the max damage for this round? Is it less than 30? Because if so, then Kindness Tune keeps Seal alive. 27, 30, 33. So I think Seal needs to actually... Okay, that setup looks like it makes some amount of sense. I like the setup, I think. That should result in them chipping each other down by enough. Anyway, let's watch a real fight. Zhishang is fighting for their life against Tiugui's Ghost. This Ghost has a very, very strong Cat Sword, Cat Girl Dharma. Zhishang does not have any Zhishang does not have any weaken. That's just death, mate. You gotta weaken. No, because the Stick's agility makes Seal lose. This actually might not be enough damage from Seal. Well, also just you have attack down, so... Your normals only deal 1. I feel like it might not be enough damage. I think maybe the attack down was a mistake. Okay, never mind. It was good. Alright. So Zhishang is out, so we're into top 4. We have Adthor fighting Tiogui. So Tiogui has a Dharma-based board, which is gotta be good for Adthor. Tiogui has to really jump through some hoops to make this work. Then Seal versus Tiogui is complicated. this strike twice side might be backbreaking. Seal looks like they've sniffed it out a little bit. Seal still has the cheat death, yes. So even if they lose this, they get to stay in for another round. Atthor looks well and truly favorite here. This one I don't know. I can't really pass this fight, unfortunately. There's too many numbers for my fragile little brain. That is a devastating side. Seal's board is not functional when Shiroro gets sided. Hamster too strong. And then the guard up to boot. So that's the cheat death. I don't think the attack down on the Catgirl matters very much because these Dragon Rooms never ever chase. The question is, does Atthor just outright eliminate them? And it comes down to Cat Soul Bless. No Cat Soul Bless. Alright. We are battling for top 3. Atthor is fighting them for real, and Sio is fighting their ghost. So, this is a very, very scary board. I mean, if Hamster gets to this stage of the game, then Hamster looks like this, right? So, it's whether Shueitoan could take the double elim here. It's not impossible that they take the double elim. Obviously, their matchup against Seal will be less effective because they'll be gearing for Atthor, but the 5 Thunders is scary. The multi-hits here are pretty scary. The guard up goes far. I just don't know if it goes far enough. Yeah, Atthor has picked up 1,000 evils to boot. A lot of damage gets blocked by the guard up stacks, but it's a lot of former sides, so we will see. If Atthor can win this fight, though, huge result. Also, already a huge result for Team Rat. That's 2 people in the top 4. Great result. Yeah, I don't think the 1,000 Evils is right, but it's a fun pickup. I don't think Atthor is ever going first, though. I think that's probably the theory as to why we're keeping this the way it is. Atthor may wish to lab it later. Pretty rough that we lose the guard up there, because it would be really nice to have it for this turn. So much damage. So little defense. Nah, just too fast. And Seal loses as well. So we split second and third, and that goes to the Hamster. Xian really turned that one around. Impressive double elim. Impressive double elim.